TRN News.
Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband and former talent manager, Brandon Blackstock, is dead at the age of 48. He passed away after a silent 3-year battle with cancer. People magazine broke the news today, hours after Clarkson canceled her Las Vegas shows, saying she needed to support her children while they dealt with their father's illness. Blackstock is the former stepson of country music superstar Reba McEntire. He and Clarkson divorced in 2022. They shared 2 children together. And the Memphis Police Department is looking for a man accused of burglary. Officers were dispatched to a residence in the 300 block of Marvindale Street around 5:30 p.m. Tuesday. The suspect allegedly took several items from the residence earlier that day. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact Crime Stoppers. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel over a mile, carrying a world of trouble. It can land, ignite, and destroy your home and community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens before it does. With simple things like clearing areas around buildings, knowing community safe zones, and being prepared for wildfires, you could keep this from turning into this. Your home is better protected from wildfire when your whole community is prepared. Visit fireadapted.org for more tips on how to get started adapting your home and community to wildfires. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
The FedEx Cup playoffs are underway in Tennessee. They begin with the St. Jude Championship in Memphis at TPC Southwind. Only the top 70 players earned a spot in this week's event, with that number being cut down to 50 for next week's BMW Championship. Finishing in the top 50 in the FedEx Cup will guarantee golfers into next season's signature events. Scotty Schaffer, Rory McIlroy, and Sepp Straka entered the first post-position event, sitting in the top 3. Several children were hurt after a school bus crash in Portland yesterday. The Tennessee Highway Patrol says the bus was stopped at a red light on South Broadway and East Longview Drive when it was hit from behind by a pickup truck. 4 students were taken to the hospital by ambulance, and another was taken for treatment by a parent, according to the THP. Prosecutors plan to seek the death penalty for quadruple murder suspect Austin Drummond. The 28-year-old man is believed to have killed 4 people before abandoning an infant in West Tennessee. He entered a not guilty plea in court earlier today and is being held without bond. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. An arrest after the discovery of a dead body in Overton County last week. District Attorney General Bryant Dunaway announcing Wednesday charges of first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse against 49-year-old Edward Randolph. His arrest exactly 1 week after a passerby found Hope Parrott's body discarded and burning inside a refrigerator on Sunk Cane Road in Crawford. Dunaway said investigators obtained sufficient evidence over the past week to support the issuance of arrest warrants for Randolph. He's now behind bars in Overton County. The city of Cookeville will install a 3-way stop at the intersection of West Broad Street and North Oak Avenue Monday. That change being implemented to enhance safety for both drivers and pedestrians. Officials said drivers and pedestrians should act with caution when approaching and traveling through the intersection, particularly as the community adjusts to the new traffic control measure. Colleges of Distinction has named Tennessee Tech to its 2025-2026 Best Colleges in the U.S. list, one of just 4 public universities in the state to earn the elite designation. A press release said Colleges of Distinction uses a unique evaluation criteria to compile the list, including engaged students, teaching, and successful outcomes. The recognition marks the latest in a series of high-profile honors for Tech in recent months. Money.com named Tech the top public university in the state, while Smart Asset ranked Tech the #1 best value university in Tennessee. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. We're ending the work week on a positive note with mostly sunny skies expected across the region today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out along the plateau. Highs will top out in the mid-80s. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the upper 60s. Saturday will be sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate this morning here on Hub Plus. It's 6:07.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Good Friday morning, Jason.
Well, happy Friday to you, Sheila. I'm so glad it's Friday.
Me too.
Got a big day today and a big day tomorrow, too. Tomorrow, Marty McFly's got a golf tournament at the country club there in Sparta.
Yep.
And so I'm playing in that. It's a fundraiser, Feed Sparta, and so it's all about getting food for people who don't have access to food,
yeah,
or
food
can't afford food insecurity. So it's all about that, and looking forward to playing in that golf tournament. And then right after that, I got to get ready. Me and you do for the 130th birthday celebration of the Sparta White County Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
So it's a big day tomorrow.
You got a long day tomorrow.
I might have to take off Monday.
I think that'd be just fine. Just let me know ahead of time. A high today around 84. We're going to have partly cloudy skies. We're starting at 68 already. So, and things you need to know. We've got a lot of things you need to know. Let me get that pulled up for us.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I don't have it either.
Sounds of Summer at Dogwood Park is coming up on the 18th. That's Monday night. Not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, 7:30. It's Big Band Sound Orchestra free concert in Dogwood Park in Cookeville.
Coming up on September 1st, it's the 10th annual Labor Day Cruise-In. And that's from 10 to noon, Monday, September 1st at Netherland Church of Christ. That's at Highway 111 at West Netherland Road there in Livingston. Again, the 10th annual Labor Day Cruise-In, driving yesterday's cars today is what it says.
Like that.
I do too.
Rising Above Ministries, we love them. We love their purpose and what they're doing. Well, mark your calendars for Friday, November 14th, 6 p.m. They're proud to announce the Heroes Ball for this year. So plan on
That's a big
attending
event for them.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. The CRMC Golf Classic is August 14th and 15th. You can register now. They've got Thursday and Friday, AM and PM. Proceeds go to our patient assistant funds. You can get more information about that at CookevilleRegionalCharity.org. Another golf tournament to play in.
Yeah. I mean, golf's pretty popular around here.
Oh, it is. You know why? I'm kind of scared because I haven't played golf in probably 6 years.
Don't be scared, Jason. You'll have fun with all your buddies.
I'll have fun, but I hope they're okay with not winning. Is what I'm saying.
Don't overthink it, though. Remember,
it's a scramble. So as long as one of them's good,
yeah,
that's all that matters.
As long as you got that ringer.
That's right.
And you won't be it.
No, I might get lucky and sink like a good putt or something.
Yeah.
I normally am good for one shot that people are like, oh dang,
he might be pretty good, and then never again.
You hadn't done nothing all day, and then look at there.
You come through in the clutch.
Putt.
Yeah. Don't panic. A Hitchhiker's Guide to Infinite History and Beyond.
Okay, well, was it
Sounds
panicking?
important. And that is with a history hike between Cookeville Depot Museum and the Cookeville History Museum this Saturday from 10:30 to 2:30.
That'd be fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Coming up at the Cookeville Library, the Putnam County Library, Cookeville branch, Thursday, August 14th at 4:30 is the Teen Writers Guild. So if you're a teen or know a teen that has a passion for writing, this would be great for them. They'll receive assistance in workshopping their material, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
I'm sure if you're a teen writer and you would like to get into the guild, I'm sure you know what workshopping means. And if you don't, I bet they'll tell you at the library.
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
It's like getting together, writing different fun short stories.
Oh, okay.
Is what I've experienced in the past. That's all I have on things you need to know.
I've got one more, and this is just so neat. There is at Roots Salon, there is a lady there called, her name is Belia. I believe I'm saying her name right. And every Thursday after 3 p.m. in August, Belia is offering free haircuts to kids who bring a book and read to her during their trim for back to school.
I love that idea.
Isn't that so neat? So that's at Root Salon Thursdays at 3 p.m. all August. If you want some more information, you call 931-881-3990 and reference Story Time with Belia to book a spot for your kid.
Belia at Root Salon, that's brilliant. You're endorsing reading, and it probably keeps them quiet while she's cutting their hair.
Well, no, it doesn't keep them quiet. They're reading to her.
Well, I meant keeps them still.
Oh, well, that and they get a cool haircut to go back to school.
You know what I'm
too.
trying to say.
Still, yes.
Decipher it for us. And I have one more.
Right.
I forgot I had.
Okay.
Middle Tennessee Irish Music and Dance.
Yeah.
It's going to be a class starting on Monday. First class is free, and it's with Aligned Wellness on Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville. Adult Irish and Celtic dance classes. So we'll have Caitlin Dunn, one of the teachers, coming in on Monday to talk more about that.
Oh, well, I can't miss Monday now. I'll have to show off my river dancing.
Yeah, and I mean, the other day, Jason mentioned river dancing. He said, I think I'd be a good river dancer.
I think I could do it.
And I go, maybe practice a little.
Yeah, I think
I could. You got to get the height on you, like jump up and twirl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't get the height on me or anything. It'd be more of the old man version of river dancing.
Instead of jumping off the ground,
We'll
your
call
feet
it
just move.
Creek dancing or pond dancing.
Creek dancing.
Too much for the river now.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm a creek or
I
pond
gotcha.
guy.
Instead of river dancing, just creek
If I get too much older, I might be a puddle guy, puddle dancing.
Puddle hopper. It's time for your 2 cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond.
And then soon I'll be a shower sitter.
49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. They have what you need, whether it's jewelry, Pokemon cards, tools, or guns and ammo.
They've got a van there that if you had the money, you could paint it. It's the exact same kind as the A-Team had.
Oh, now that's cool.
It's an old school van, and if you had the money to paint it black with that red stripe, you could have the A-Team van.
Be honest, you thought about getting it and doing that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I looked at it.
Of course you did.
Looked at it.
You wanted it.
I was like, well, I wonder if you could. You could.
Here's the question. Your 2 cents. What is the worst movie to watch on a first date?
Worst movie to watch on a first date?
Right.
Well, I'd say any of the horror movies.
I just noticed when I put it up, I said worst movie instead of worst. So, y'all, bear with me today.
We undermeant what you stood to say.
Oh, my gosh.
Worst movie. Saving Private Ryan. I don't know. That would be a terrible movie, I think, to watch.
That wouldn't be good.
The Green Mile. That'd be a terrible first date movie.
But I like both of those movies.
But let's face it, on a first date.
The Green Mile's like 3 hours long.
Right, but on a first date, you really sitting there watching the movie?
Of course not.
No.
Of course not.
You might watch the beginning of it.
You're not going to know how it ends.
Yeah, it don't matter what you watch on the first date.
It don't matter.
I do think a comedy is more appropriate.
It is. I think you're right.
All right, head over to our Facebook page, Good Morning Cookeville, and you can answer that question there. And thanks so much for watching on Hub Plus. If you're watching on Roku on the Hub Plus app, thank you so much. Tell your friends about it. Tell them to download it. Or if you're watching on cable, channel 192 on Twin Lakes, it's crystal clear. If you're watching on Spectrum, me and Sheila are those two blobs that you see on your screen because they refuse to make it high def for us.
We're a blob on the screen?
It doesn't look good, to be honest with you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And or you could watch on Facebook, YouTube, and all those look really great. So however you're watching Hub Plus this morning, thank you so much. Tomorrow morning at 9 on Hub Plus, Ryan Dalton and the Preserving Childhood, is that
Restoring Childhood
Initiative. They're doing a book study with that book that they have about keeping kids off screens.
It's with that book they had.
Well, I don't remember stuff. And
I'm a bad influence on you.
So they're doing this book club kind of deal, but on video for Hub Plus. And if you missed it Monday at 9 a.m., you can watch it tomorrow at 9 a.m. right here on Hub Plus. We'll be right back with your 2 cents, brought to you by Freedom Pond. That's all on the way next here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Hang out.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate, and we are on Hub Plus.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Your 2 cents is brought to you by Freedom Pawn in Sparta, your guns and ammo store, along with the best pawn shop around. Your 2 cents, what is the worst movie to watch on a first date?
Any of the zombie movies, I think.
Yeah, unless y'all are both into the zombie movies. But how do you know on a first date?
Well, I guess you could ask.
Hey, are you into zombie movies?
Well, see, back in the day, on a first date, if you were going to watch a movie, now, if you're going to go to the movies, you would know ahead of time what movie you're going to go see.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was a first date where you're going to run to Blockbuster,
Yeah.
you'd make a decision together.
Those were the days.
I guess you still could with all the streaming services,
Yeah.
but who wants to spend 20 minutes on their first date looking for something to watch?
Nobody. I don't even want to spend it just by myself looking for it. Just tell me what's good and I'll just go to it.
Hunting for something at Blockbuster back in the day was more fun. It was like an outing.
Yeah.
It was like an adventure. And then there was a chance that movie wasn't going to be there.
Right.
And then you had to find another movie.
It was an outing that got you talking and you could see the cases and read on those.
Right, and you'd see somebody else there that you knew. And
I miss it sometimes, but I got to tell you, streaming has spoiled me.
No, I enjoyed the streaming.
Yeah.
I do. But I do miss the camaraderie of Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me being old. I bet that's what it is.
No, we like talking when we're in the mood to talk.
Yeah.
You and I, well, you may not think I am, but we're quiet, though, when we don't.
Shh.
I get quiet sometimes, and you know that.
When is that?
Okay, let's see what everybody else is saying about what's the worst movie to watch on a first date, Jason. Ed said The Blob, Carrie.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that.
Good ones, yeah.
Liz said The Human Centipede.
It seems like I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
I thought that was a dance.
What's that movie with Reba in it that had the worms and Kevin Bacon? The big worms underground?
Gosh, I don't know. Tremors?
Tremors, that's it.
Was Reba in that?
I think so.
You're just making stuff up now.
Kevin Bacon was for sure.
Yeah. Toby said First Blood. Connie said Ted Bundy. Don't be watching that movie.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Let's see. Michael said How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That doesn't set a good precedence.
It doesn't, but it is kind of
It's a funny movie,
It's
though.
a romantic movie because she doesn't lose the guy, right?
Right.
She ends up falling in love with him, right?
Now everybody knows the ending.
Well, no, I haven't seen it. I'm just taking a guess.
I think so, though. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
It's got Goldie Hawn's daughter in it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Now you've got my
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. That's it. That's it. And was it Matthew McConaughey?
Could be.
50 Shades of Grey is what Rhonda said. Unless the first date is going very, very well.
You don't whip that one out on the first date, I don't think.
And Mike,
that's a fifth date kind of movie.
Mike, our engineer, said Fatal Attraction too.
Oh, what Misery.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Don't want to watch that on a first
That's
date.
funny.
I'm trying to think what mine and Donna's first movie we watched
Well,
together.
this is probably not what people would think first date, but I told you it was, he asked me what I wanted to see, and I didn't know just how sad it was. Still Magnolias. Cried so bad in it, but also laughed so hard in it. You know, it had funny and sad parts.
So you remember the first movie you and Tim watched?
That was Still Magnolias.
Well, I don't remember the first one me and Donna watched. I wasn't a big movie guy until Donna. Like I never sat down and watched movies. I'd watch movies with the kids. I've seen Mulan and all that a bunch of times, Toy Story, you name it. But I haven't seen any of like the other movies that came out. Like I just didn't go to movies.
Right.
And but Donna's seen them all. She's a movie girl. She's a movie girl. She loves them. So any movie I've seen, really, I've seen with Donna.
Donna has drugged you too.
Yeah.
And then you wound up liking some of them.
Some of them, yeah. But I still like my old go-tos, you know. Like if I was going to show something on the first date, I'd probably be Caddyshack. And if she don't like Caddyshack, there's no reason for a second date.
That's a good thing. Yeah. Russell said, don't take her to Gone Girl. That's a bad sign. Kevin said, Showgirl. Thomas said, Bambi.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Rosemary's Baby is what John said.
Never seen Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, it's a kind of a horror flick.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Not horror movie, but I guess thriller would be the more right characterization.
Not like Michael Jackson Thriller.
No. But it's a good movie. I liked Rosemary's Baby, but it's not a first date kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Lynn goes, anything with lots of nudity. On the first date, sometimes it's weird.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess I can see that.
Yeah. And then Marley and Me is what Erica said.
That's the dog dying movie, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? It was cute at first, but then the ending.
Well,
I can't hardly take a dog dying in a movie.
From a man's point of view, that might be a good one because
if she don't cry when old Yeller dies,
right? But she might
Marley.
She might need consoling.
Oh, that's okay. I see from a guy's point of view.
And as a guy, you can step up and be the man.
Yeah, that's kind of
and console her.
When I started crying, Tim consoled me.
Right, and that's what. And now,
Still Magnolias, and 35 years later, here we are,
right,
married and happy.
So on a guy's side, Marley and Me may not be a bad choice.
Oh, that's a good point, Jason.
Mm-hmm. Still Magnolias is actually a really good first date movie, I think.
Thank you.
It's funny.
Yes.
They get married. There's babies being born.
I loved it.
And
loved
it's
it. But
sad
then
at
I
the
didn't know it
end.
was going to be so sad
Right.
too.
That's a
And then I realized he was great at consoling. He realized I had empathy.
Right.
So he said he knew then. He's like, if she don't cry on this, I'm not keeping her. Well, I cried in it.
Yeah. See, I honestly think Still Magnolias may be the perfect first date movie.
Oh, because it made us last forever.
That's right. Well, no, I mean, it's got a lot of elements in it that lead to good things.
Yeah, and you can find out a lot about the person
That's
you're
right.
watching it with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then Tim's been consoling me and only me for the rest of his life.
Oh, Tim, well.
Poor old Tim.
Tim, you turned it on too good, boy. I tell you.
What's the worst movie to watch on a first date? That's our question today, and that's what we're talking about. Been a lot of good ones on there.
Well, I probably because you have on a guy's side, you have to pick something that you think that she might want to watch,
Right.
whether you think you're going to watch it all or not. You still have to make it seem like you've put some thought into this. So, as far as guys go, like I know what we would all want to watch on a first date: Smokey and the Bandit.
Mm-hmm. That's not a bad one for a guy. I like that movie a lot.
Caddyshack, Animal House, Tombstone.
Yeah.
Those are all great movies, but those aren't girl movies.
But see, I like all of them that you mentioned, but then I guess I'm not your typical lady.
No. But I'm just saying, that's what you got to watch out for that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just think of what you would want to watch. So you have to think of what she would want to watch and how that benefits you.
Right. If y'all are selfish on a first date,
Right.
how are y'all going to be?
Exactly.
I don't know if that's marriage material.
And really, is a movie a good first date? I'm going to the movies, yes.
Yeah.
I would say so. But going
We went out to dinner. And then
going to your house, first date at your house,
No,
that isn't.
But I don't know because I haven't dated in so many years.
Well, me neither. I don't know if that's the thing or not.
What do the kids do today?
I don't know. I think it's all on their phones now. They just phone date.
They'll sit together and then text each other.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That's probably what happens.
I don't know. It's crazy. Kids today with their hair in their clothes and they're breathing in and out.
And they're texting.
It's 6:29, and coming up, we've got spoiler alert. That's the things going on in the world of entertainment and music. We'll get to that. Sad news for Kelly Clarkson and her kids, and Reba and her ex-husband, and just sad news coming from there with their son. Anyway, we'll get into that coming up in just a little bit. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln Cookeville. Are you tired of having to wait at a dealership to get your car serviced? Well, then you're going to love Ford Mobile Service from Ford of Cookeville. From oil changes and tire rotations to simple repairs, our certified technicians will do their thing right in your own driveway thanks to our state-of-the-art mobile service van. Let us come to you. Schedule your Ford Mobile Service now at FordLincolnCookeville.com or give us a call at 931-526-3325. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Foglight Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The first leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs got underway yesterday at the St. Jude Classic in Memphis. Ashke Bhatia shot 8 under par and leads by 1 over Tommy Fleetwood. 3 more players are 2 back at 6 under. World number 1 Scotty Scheffler bogeyed his final hole of the day to open with a 3 under par round. Round 2 gets underway today at 7:20 this morning. The Indianapolis Colts fell to the Baltimore Ravens in their preseason opener last night, 24-16. Quarterback Anthony Richardson, who was expected to be the starter for the Colts, was drilled on a sack and dislocated his right pinky finger early on in the first quarter. Daniel Jones took over for Richardson as the two have been battling it out for the number 1 spot. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the Cincinnati Bengals 34-27 in preseason play last night. Bengals QB Joe Burrow was 9 for 10 for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tanner McKee started for the Eagles and went 20 for 25 through the air for 252 yards and 2 scores. The Atlanta Braves got back in the win column with an 8-6 win against the Miami Marlins. Rookie Drake Baldwin hit 2 home runs and drove in 5 runs in the win. The Pirates shut out the Reds 7-0, Mariners over the White Sox in 11 innings 4-3, and the Athletics beat the Nationals 6-0. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you on Hub Plus. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Jacob Vinson will be here at 7, a little after 7, with Upper Cumberland Reporter. We're going to talk about the new school season, what's getting started, games that are going to be played, and who to watch for.
I think Cookeville's got a scrimmage against Oak Ridge tonight.
Oh, okay.
But the actual season starts the 22nd of August.
So. And that's
2 weeks.
2 weeks from today.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today.
So, and then we'll talk maybe some college too, and
yeah, we'll see what he's got going on there. But
see what he's got.
We've got some big. I mean, from what I understand, and we'll ask him. But week 1 already some big games that could possibly down the road have playoff implications.
Right.
So we're starting it off big. We'll talk to him about some of the scrimmages. Also, they've got a show out, and Lord, I forgot the name of it, but it's all about Macon County, and it's so well produced and so nice.
They
and
do a great job.
Did a great job with that. So we'll talk about that too with Jacob Vincent a little bit later on.
And then Beth Thompson coming in at 7:30. She is Cookeville History and Depot Museum's manager.
Okay. Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Tonight on TV, regular TV, on ABC, Match Game, which I watched Match Game last week with Martin Short as the host.
It's excellent.
It's very good.
He does so good.
Big Brother's on CBS, The Fixer on Fox. On NBC, Happy's Place with Reba. Outlander, Blood of My Blood. That's on Starz, a series premiere of that.
That sounds like something you'd watch.
Nah, I like Outlander, but I don't think I'll watch that.
Blood of My Blood.
Discovery, a season premiere of Bering Sea Gold is on there. And then streaming on Fox Nation tonight, a series premiere of PBR Friday Night Live. Get some rodeo going on Fox Nation. Tomorrow, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is on ABC. The Wall is on NBC. And PBR Bull Riding Team Series is on the CW. And then CNN has a series premiere called American Prince, JFK Jr.
I want to say that.
So I think that'd be good. And then on Sunday, primetime, The Parent Trap is on ABC. I know a lot of people like that. And then WWE's Greatest Moments on A&E. So a lot to watch this weekend if you're going to be holed up in the house. I think there is some chance of some light rain and some showers over the weekend, so you might be stuck in the house for a little while. Disney Plus has canceled the Goosebumps anthology series after 2 seasons. The show, inspired by R.L. Stein's book, debuted October of 2023 and followed up with Goosebumps The Vanishing in April of 2025. Sony Pictures Television is shopping it to other outlets. So it's not done. It's just done on Disney+.
But it could be.
Timothy Chalamet is set to star in High Side, a motocross-themed heist film directed by James Mangold, reuniting the pair from a complete unknown. Chalamet plays a former MotoGP prodigy drawn back into crime by his estranged brother for bank robberies executed on super bikes.
That sounds like it'd be a good movie.
Isn't that Fast and Furious, but with motorcycles?
motocross?
Okay. Love Island USA Season 7 premiered June 11th on Peacock and became the #1 reality series on streaming per Nielsen. It's logged over 1.2 billion viewing minutes across 9 episodes by July, with 623 million TikTok views and 39% new viewers, making Peacock's largest mobile audience to date.
Wow.
Love Island USA. So we always say, why do they keep putting shows like this on?
Because they're successful.
Because y'all watch them.
I don't watch them.
But y'all do. Y'all out there.
Yeah.
Y'all
make
watch
them popular. Stop it, because we want better programming.
You know, why can't 1.2 billion people watch Good Morning Cookeville?
Yes. Why?
I mean, let's make that a thing. Love Island.
Do we need to turn it into a dating show? Good Morning Cookeville.
No, I do think on Hub Plus we should do the Real Housewives of Cookeville. I think that would go over real big.
Who would be willing to do it?
Nobody. This is sad news. Brandon Blackstock, the ex-husband of Kelly Clarkson and former artist manager of Kelly, Blake Shelton, and Reba, has passed away from cancer at age 48.
Oh, no, so young.
That's
And of course they had 2 children together, him and Kelly. So she, her residency at Las Vegas was supposed to start, I think, this weekend, and she said, my main concern is my children.
Well, yeah, I mean that's.
And then of course
that's the father. I mean that's their daddy.
And
no matter what happened between them, that's their daddy.
That is their daddy.
Wow.
I hate that for all of them.
Yeah. In a statement to People magazine, representative says that Brandon bravely battled cancer for more than 3 years. He passed away peacefully and was surrounded by family. We thank you for your thoughts and prayers and ask everyone to respect the family's privacy during this very difficult time. Brandon was also the son of Narvel Blackstock, who was married to Reba from 1989 to 2015. Brandon is survived by his father, his daughters Savannah and River, sons Seth and Remington, grandson Lake, and siblings Shauna, Shelby, and Chastity. So to that whole family, that's going to be that's way too young. I feel so sorry for those kids.
Yeah, me too.
Losing
Yeah,
their daddy like
bad.
that. I wouldn't want that on anybody. Man, that's terrible. So you got a few more things. Dean Cain, you remember he used to play Superman?
Uh-huh.
If I can get over here to it. He's, the Lois and Clark, announced Wednesday that he's going to join the United States Immigration and Custom Enforcement. So he's going to be an ICE agent. On Fox News, the 59-year-old actor, also a reserve police officer and deputy sheriff, which I didn't know.
I thought you meant in a show he's going to be.
No, he's going to be
some kind of agent, and they're going to.
No, he's going to be an ICE officer.
Dang.
He'll be sworn in ASAP, he said. I felt it was important to join with our first responders to help secure the safety of all Americans, not just talk about it, so I joined up. Cain framed the move as patriotic and encouraged other law enforcement personnel to join the agency, which they are hiring a bunch of them, and they're paying great, if that is something you want to get into, aligning with the Trump administration's substantial enforcement and recruitment initiative. So
You said he's 59?
Yeah, Dean Cain's 59.
I thought he was younger than me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. There is people older than you, Sheila.
But I mean, he has a young, sweet-looking face.
He did. Have you seen him lately, though?
But when he played Superman, I thought he was way younger than me.
He still looks like a very nice-looking guy.
He is a nice-looking
You can
fella.
tell he's starting to get some age on him. He's like all of us, Sheila. A line here and there.
Well, no, because I think most actors would not jump in and help.
Well, most actors wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
So he's different.
Gina Carano has settled her wrongful termination lawsuit against Lucasfilms and the Walt Disney Company over her 2021 firing from The Mandalorian. The dispute stemmed from social media posts in which she compared conservatives to Jews in Nazi Germany. No settlement terms were disclosed, and the case will be dismissed with prejudice, barring refiling. Lucasfilm said Carano was always well respected by her directors, co-stars, and staff, and expressed interest in future collaboration. Carano, who credited Elon Musk for backing her legal fight, asking for nothing in return, said the outcome brings healing to the Force and looks forward to her next chapter in the art. So she basically got fired for being a conservative. I probably wouldn't have compared conservatives to Jews in Nazi Germany. That's probably a stretch, but it's the internet.
Yeah. Yes, and the internet goes wild on a lot of different things.
Freakier Friday opens up this weekend. Tess and Anna discovered that lightning may indeed strike twice as they navigate the myriad of challenges that come when two families merge. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay Lohan, Mark Harmon's in it, and Chad Michael Murray, all in this Freakier Friday. Do you remember the first one, right?
I do. I liked it.
Yeah. So I think it's great that Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are going to be in. It's a continuation. It's not a new Freakier Friday. It was not a new Freaky Friday. It's a Freakier Friday.
Right. It's like
and they're just older now.
And I think that'd be great. And I love those two together.
I do too. I think they do a good job.
I think Jamie Lee is such a big motivator and supporter of everybody she works with. I just really like her.
Yeah. I watched Freaky Friday. Maddie watched Freaky Friday, and it was good. I'd probably watch Freakier Friday, but not at the movies. I'm not going to go to the movies.
Not at the movies, no. But I'll watch it streaming.
I'll go to the movies if they put that Cat Fest thing on, though.
Yeah, right. You don't even like cats.
I like cats.
I like cats, and I wouldn't go see it at the movies.
I like cats. Hey, let me tell you something. For some reason, Kit Kat, my cat,
Yeah.
has always been, Donna's always been her favorite, right?
Yeah.
Well, here recently, for some reason, I don't know if Donna did something, but Kit Kat will like hiss at Donna.
Now.
Right. And she likes me. She's still cool with me.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Is it some of that medicine you're taking?
No, I don't know what happened. I wasn't even there for it. And then all of a sudden, this starts happening.
What did Donna say about this hissing?
Well, Donna claims she didn't do anything wrong, but
well,
she
it
had
could
to
be
have done something.
with the cat. In all honesty, and in Donna's defense, it could be they can see the bottom of their bowl. They don't like my cats eat from the middle, and then there's little kernels of their food around it. But there's an open spot, and they look like, excuse me, I can see the bottom of my bowl. So it could have been something as minor as that.
Right. And yet you get on to me when I say cats are women and dogs are men.
No, because I know you're right. I just want to challenge you.
Okay, because what you just described there could easily be.
I don't like you pointing out how women are, though, because
we
know it. We don't have to be told.
I don't like you telling the truth.
I don't like you telling the truth.
Coming up, we've got the real good couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 5 of Ask Jason. We'll see how today goes.
You look like you're not even wanting to do it today. Round 5 of Ask Jason.
Well, Sheila.
Are you not feeling it today?
That's all coming up here on Good Morning Cookeville here on Hub Plus, live from the Willow Window Studio, and brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-Window-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. We're ending the work week on a positive note with mostly sunny skies expected across the region today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out along the plateau. Highs will top out in the mid-80s. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the upper 60s. Saturday will be sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here on Hub Plus, live from the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 647.
Our guest this morning will be Jacob Vinson from Upper Cumberland Reporter. And then at 7:30, Beth Thompson. She is with Cookeville Depot Museum, also with the Cookeville History Museum. They've got a lot of fun events that are coming up that you can do and just be a part of the downtown West Side area. Awesome. So we'll talk to her at 7:30 this morning.
Every single day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories and we try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. 2 cities in the Netherlands, Amsterdam, and a smaller city named Amersfoort.
Good job, Jason.
Foot. That's what it looks like. Amersfoort.
Amersfoort.
Amersfoort. Feature charming canals. Unfortunately, these canals cause trouble for cats.
Uh-oh.
As some of them get down into them and then aren't able to get back up to dry land.
Bless them.
The people of Amsterdam and Amersfoort have rallied to do something about this problem, and
save the cats.
And they're now building over 500 tiny staircases along the canals to give the cats a way to escape.
Staircases. Come here, kitty, kitty.
Politicians there are taking this project very seriously and set a budget for $110,000 to get the staircases built. One of the politicians leading the charge, Judith Crom, is thrilled by the progress and has high hopes for the project. A simple measure can prevent enormous animal suffering, she said. The adopted motion demonstrates that as a city, we take responsibility for protecting the lives of animals.
That would be horrible, though, to be stuck and can't get out. They probably do suffer a long death. But that's a lot of money to be spending on them steps. Just saying.
Could you imagine? Let's just say that happened here, and somebody went to the city council in Cookeville, and they're like, you know what we need? Tiny steps for cats.
You wouldn't present it quite that way, I wouldn't think.
Well, no, but that's what they're at. That's what they're doing. Could you imagine the look on all their faces?
What if it was tiny steps for dogs?
I do feel like Lauren Wheaton would be like, okay, try to make you feel good about it. But like Luke Eldridge, he'd be like,
we ain't spending money on that.
Tiny steps.
Tiny steps.
Yeah.
I love it. Tiny steps for cats.
Yeah. Anyway, the 2025 Sturgis Motorcycle Rally runs through this weekend. Every year, hundreds of thousands of motorcycles and enthusiasts head to South Dakota for the big fun. And for the past 5 years, Wyatt Dennis, who's now 12 years old, has also been attending. Of course, he's not riding a motorcycle, but he is running a lemonade stand and raising money, which he donates to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Go Wyatt.
His lemonade stand adventure started in 2020 when he had the big idea to sell lemonade to bikers in hopes of raising a few bucks to buy a 500-piece Lego set. With the help of his mom, Robin, and his dad, Devin, the lemonade stand was a huge hit and quickly earned much more than what he needed for his Lego set. Through the years, Wyatt, who now runs the stand by himself, has served countless gallons of lemonade, and listen to this, donated more than $101,000 to St. Jude.
Look at that.
Over $100,000 this
on a
kid.
lemonade stand.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's great.
His mom, Robin, is so proud of the hard work that Wyatt is putting into making his lemonade stand a huge success. He sees many ways the experience has changed Wyatt in a good way. The stand has taught so many life lessons in saving, giving, and spending, Robin said. That's his mom. He carried over things as he's learned into school, like public speaking or problem solving. It's fun to watch him be his own unique person.
I love it. Sounds like he's a great kid.
Man, way to go, Wyatt.
Yeah.
And to those two cities in the Netherlands, Amsterdam and
tiny steps.
And Amsterdam with the tiny steps for cats.
Y'all are.
For cats.
Real good.
Real good.
Well, Jason, I am sorry about this topic. It's 2 days in a row. It's about Americans.
Average Americans? That's awful.
It's what we hate worse, because it's not that we hate Americans. We love America and Americans, but it's anything goes.
Yeah.
So it is so hard to narrow it down.
And you got to think, too, we're all a little weird.
Yeah, we are different.
So it's hard to, all right, let's see.
Well, this first one is about finance.
Okay, finance.
So that narrows it down a little bit.
Okay.
38% of us don't do this anymore. What is it? 38%.
And it's about finance.
Yeah.
Banking. Have a bunch of money in their bank account?
Did we ever?
That'd be a higher percentage,
Yeah,
I think.
true.
You said 38%?
38% of us don't do this anymore.
Well, I know something that I don't do anymore, but now Donna will still, like if we happen to get a bill we have to pay through the mail, she'll write a check.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you the last time I wrote a check.
That is 100% correct.
Really?
Yes. 38% of us don't write checks anymore.
I actually thought that would be higher. I thought I was going to be wrong on that.
But, I mean, that's pretty high when you think of America.
Sure, but I mean, I know Tim he does all the.
But we do like the online banking.
Right, when was the last time you wrote a check? I mean, I can't even.
It was quite. I mean, maybe a year ago.
Maybe I think mine was even further than that.
I hate writing them now, though. It feels like in this world of instant right now, it's like it takes forever to write a check.
I couldn't tell you. I don't even remember last time I wrote a check.
Next question. 1 in 6 Americans under the age of 20 have never done this. What is it? 1 in 6 Americans under the age of 20 have never done this.
Talked on a landline.
Ooh, that's a good one, but no.
No? What was the percentage again? What was
1
it?
in 6 Americans under the age of 20 have never done this.
6.
I know I did it a lot when I was a kid. You may have too. I'm not sure if you had one of these.
Had one, so you have to have something to do it.
Yeah.
1 is under 20.
Mm-hmm.
Never done it.
Never.
You do it outside?
Yes.
Do it outside. You have to have something to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hula hoop. Well, no, that doesn't have to
guess.
be. That doesn't have to be done outside. That can be done. This has to be done outside.
Yeah.
Ride a motorcycle.
You're close.
Ride a bicycle.
Bicycle is it.
All right.
2 out of the 3 today. Ooh. 1 in 6 Americans under the age of 20 have never ridden a bicycle.
That's crazy to me. How have they gotten away with never riding a bike?
Well, kids don't get outside much anymore.
Yeah.
Unless they're made to at school and stuff like that. That's why we are restoring childhood initiative.
Tell you, my grandson's daggum hot rod on his little bike. He can fly.
Oh, you got him like a nice bike.
He's got a bike, and his dad's been raising up the training wheels a little bit.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really need them. But he still has them on there, make him feel good.
Just be safe, yeah.
But he really doesn't need them. He's pretty good about riding that bike.
That's great.
I'm impressed, and he's not even 4 yet.
Love it. Of course he loves it. Okay.
He's a child genius, I'm pretty sure.
Takes after his papaw.
Well, maybe a little bit, but child genius, I'm pretty sure.
Well, your last question today, Jason.
All right, let's hear it.
According to a USA Today poll, only 3% of Americans have never done this. You and I have done it more than others.
All right, so repeat the question again.
Only 3% of Americans have never done this. You've done it a lot.
I've done it a lot.
After you, especially in our business, we do it a lot.
Talk?
No, but that's good. That's a good answer from the hint I gave you, but it's not talk. 3% of Americans have never done this. They've talked.
No, there might be some people out there who don't talk. There might be 3% of Americans who don't.
Don't you wish you worked with them?
Well, no, that'd be pretty boring, Sheila. I don't know. 3% of Americans have never done it? Jump out of an airplane. No, you said I did it.
Yeah.
Drink bourbon straight.
Good answers. I tried to give you a good hint, but
I have no idea.
It's move.
Oh, move.
You and I have done it quite some time, quite a lot.
So 3% of people have never moved?
Never moved.
Wow. How does that work? How do you never move? Now, here's the thing. I don't plan on moving ever again.
Moving does, when I was, especially in radio, you go where the jobs are, too. And you've been to Atlanta. You've been to, Cincinnati? Then Lexington, Kentucky, and then back to Cookeville.
9.
And even 10, Knoxville, you lived there a while?
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've moved 15 times.
Well, then you've done it enough for some Americans that haven't ever moved
15 times, and I'm done.
Yeah.
When me and Donna built this house, we're like, we're never moving.
It's just horrible to move.
The smartest thing I ever did in moving, when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't move anything. I just went down there and ordered all new furniture. And all new furniture, because I was moving into an apartment, all new furniture was cheaper than paying someone to move my old furniture. So I just got all new furniture.
I don't blame you.
That's the way to do it.
That's so less stressful, I would think.
Way less. And you got brand new furniture.
Did you get, let's see, I think you had 10 yesterday. Is it 12 total for the week? That's not bad.
That ain't great.
It ain't bad.
It's not great, Sheila. Anyway.
Not bad.
Coming up, high school football is right around the corner. Cookeville's got a scrimmage tonight with Oak Ridge. We'll talk to Jacob Benson from the Upper Cumberland Reporter on coming up next. And then week one, what's that look like? What are the big games that are going to be going on, and what do we need to look for the rest of the season? And who are the big players this year?
Jacob knows.
I mean, who are they? I mean, last year we had some really, standout guys. Who were those standout players around the Upper Cumberland
Who's
this year?
coming back? Who graduated?
Yeah, so we'll get a little preseason look into high school football, and we'll talk a little college football too. That's all on the way next. And then after 7:30, we're going to talk about the Cookeville History Museum.
Beth Thompson will be in.
The Depot Museum and Beth Thompson. So we're looking forward to talking to her. That's all next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
A former Memphis police officer admits to killing his ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend while on duty. It happened in January 2021. Officer Patrick Ferguson now looks at 38 years in prison instead of a life sentence. Ferguson's ex-girlfriend, only identified as TV in court, was a co-worker and mentioned she was dating a new boyfriend who was left anonymous during the hearing as well. Ferguson still faces a state hearing but will be sentenced in November. Metro National Police padlocked the 404 Bar and Grill Thursday morning due to crime issues. Over 120 police calls over 5.5 years dealt with gunfire, drugs, illegal gambling, and drunkenness. The Metropolitan Beer Board also found at least 3 cases of underage patrons being served alcohol. The business remains closed and will have a hearing next Monday about the future. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
As an organ donor, your story doesn't have to end. The good in you can live on. In fact, you could save up to 8 lives with your gifts. Your heart could keep beating. Your kidneys could keep filtering. And your intestines could keep on digesting for others. And that's not all. You can improve the lives of 50 more people as an eye and tissue donor, restoring sight and health. And you're not just helping out the person receiving the transplant. You're touching whole families with your life-saving gift. Register in minutes. Just go to organdonor.gov. You'll be happy you did. And just maybe, someone else will be happy too. Sign up today. Go to organdonor.gov. It saves lives. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
Prosecutors plan to seek the death penalty for quadruple murder suspect Austin Drummond. The 28-year-old man is believed to have killed 4 people before abandoning an infant in western Tennessee. He entered a not guilty plea Thursday in court and is being held without bond. Meantime, Overton County officials have announced an arrest after a body was found in a burning refrigerator. The gruesome discovery was made last Thursday on the site of Sunk Cane Road. 49-year-old Edward Randolph is accused of killing his ex-girlfriend, putting her body in the refrigerator and setting it on fire. He's charged with first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse. And an R&B trio from Chattanooga making it far on a national talent competition. City Limits is one of 44 acts chosen to participate in America's Got Talent's quarterfinals. The trio could win $1 million in a show in Las Vegas if they win the competition. This episode airs Tuesday evening, August 12 at 8. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. An arrest after the discovery of a dead body in Overton County last week. District Attorney General Bryant Dunaway announcing Wednesday charges of first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse against 49-year-old Edward Randolph. His arrest exactly 1 week after a passerby found Hope Parrott's body discarded and burning inside a refrigerator on Sunk Cane Road in Crawford. Dunaway said investigators obtained sufficient evidence evidence over the past week to support the issuance of arrest warrants for Randolph. He's now behind bars in Overton County. The city of Cookeville will install a three-way stop at the intersection of West Broad Street and North Oak Avenue Monday. That change being implemented to enhance safety for both drivers and pedestrians. Officials said drivers and pedestrians should act with caution when approaching and traveling through the intersection, particularly as the community adjusts to the new traffic control measure. Colleges of Distinction has named Tennessee Tech to its 2025-2026 Best Colleges in the U.S. list, one of just 4 public universities in the state to earn the elite designation. A press release said Colleges of Distinction uses a unique evaluation criteria to compile the list, including engaged students, teaching, and successful outcomes. The recognition marks the latest in a series of high-profile honors for Tech in recent months. Money.com named Tech the top public university in the state, while Smart Asset ranked Tech the #1 best value university in Tennessee. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Clear.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. We're ending the work week on a positive note with mostly sunny skies expected across the region today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out along the plateau. Highs will top out in the mid-80s. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the upper 60s. Saturday will be sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live this morning on Hub Plus.
Upper Cumberland Reporter. They do such a great job covering the sports around the Upper Cumberland.
The premier sports coverage in the entire Upper Cumberland is what I heard.
Jacob Vinson.
Good morning.
Such a reliable fella.
Mm-hmm.
We love
we
Jacob.
Try to be.
Yeah.
We try to. We're used to waking up now. The school's back in, so we got to get up early anyways, and we're up and at 'em.
Now, Cookeville, they have a scrimmage tonight at with Oak Ridge. Is that here in town?
I'm not sure. I think it is. There's quite a few around the area. I know Upperman's playing BGA. Macon County is playing East Robertson. So there's actually quite a few really good matchups around the Upper Cumberland.
Now, are these open for people to go see? Or are they private scrimmages?
That's also a good question.
Oh.
I know we can go out to them. I would imagine.
Well, I know you guys
I would imagine they'd be open to them. I believe they are, because Macon County, they were kind of putting it out there that you can come out and see them. But yeah, so I would imagine, I wouldn't see why not. I mean, they're essentially like a real game.
Yeah.
They're just start with your starters, and then you kind of go down to your twos and your threes and so on. So
You got to get a good look at them. So that's what's great.
yeah.
Well, that and this is they're gonna hit each other too. So this will be
I mean it's as close to real football as you're gonna get until obviously that first week.
The best thing is that they learn a little something and nobody gets hurt for sure in these scrimmages. Week 1 starts the 22nd.
Yep.
And from what I've been able to understand, at least Week 1, there's some games that might have playoff implications down the road.
Maybe there's quite a few good ones. Not any region games yet in that Week 1. Those normally don't start until about at the earliest Week 3, mostly Week 4, and then sometimes Week 5, especially in some of the regions. But in Week 1, there's definitely some good games. Our game of the week is York and Stone Memorial. Livingston is actually playing Cumberland County on Thursday, with Cumberland County being an independent school this year. So there's quite a few good ones in that Week 1. Macon County gets a Saturday game. They're playing Fulton out of Knoxville. And
that'll be a good game.
And Upperman's going to Knox Webb. So
that'll be a good game.
So that'll be an interesting one for Upperman. Knox Webb's normally not the strongest football program, but it's a D2 school, so you never really know what exactly you're going to get.
It'd be a good test for Upperman to see where they're at.
And it's on the road. It's a good little road trip.
Yeah.
It's going to start at a different time since it's on the Eastern time
And it's
zone.
nice at Knox Webb. It's
very
nice.
It's
nice.
very nice at Knox Webb. We like going
Although
there.
I've seen the new locker rooms at Upperman for the basketball teams.
Yeah, that's
Stop
sweet.
it.
That was sweet.
Those are nice.
Speaking of nice.
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
Upperman's got it nice too. I don't mean Upperman ain't. I just mean Knox Webb's a little lot too duh.
Yes. Well, it's Well,
Well, that's what they are. They're a
Exactly.
la ti da school. I mean, plain and simple.
I'll tell you what, every time I go there, I don't know exactly what golf course it is, but it looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'd love to get on it sometime, but I'm sure I'm not allowed on that golf course that's next to Knox Webb.
Why are you not allowed?
It's probably private, I would imagine.
You could get on there. You're Jacob Benson from Uppercoming Reporter.
I don't know if just dropping that
Man,
will get me onto a private golf
Jacob,
course.
what are you doing tomorrow morning?
I don't know why.
Depends on what you want him to do.
So I'm playing in a golf scramble tomorrow, and I don't know if we got a ringer on our team.
He would, but Jacob would be great.
Jacob's hit a hole in one in the past year.
Of course, I know that.
So
Jacob did not let us forget that.
Right. So I'm thinking, if we don't have a ringer, I would even bow out and put Jacob in my stead. He'd be my proxy player.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
I can't give you a full yes.
First week is the who's Upperman and who does Cookeville play the first week?
Upperman gets Knox Webb. Cookeville gets Siegel.
Which
Siegel is an interesting team because I think they had 2 wins last year, 2 or 3 wins last year, but it's a 6A program. And in 6A programs, you're going to have talent, but sometimes it just takes a year or two to
Did
kinda
Cookeville play them last year, or
they played them? I want to say
is that in
a
basketball?
scrimmage. They did play them in basketball,
Okay.
yeah, or at least I was there for a Siegel game at some point in basketball. Did a lot of Cookeville region games last year, but I want to say they played them in a scrimmage last year, and it still should be a good matchup for them, especially week 1. I mean, it's out of region. Those are the games that you got to go win and kind of set yourself on the right path.
Right.
And this Cookeville team, I think the next step for them, and Coach Hennigan talked about it when we talked to him in the preview series, their goal is not to make the playoffs. Their goal is to make a run in the playoffs, to make the quarterfinals, to make the semifinals, and get to that state championship game. And
does he have a lot of guys coming back from last year's team?
Yeah, there are quite a few. They got Easton Davidson at the quarterback position, who played a little bit last year. Obviously, losing Blake Owen is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a D1 football player. He played both sides. So trying to fill in that production is going to be big, but they've got some other pieces, Blake Barrett, Evan Banks. They've got some really good wide receiver pieces this year as well. So they've got the talent, and they've got some really nice pieces on the line. Austin Hone, obviously, is kind of the big name, already signed to go play at Cincinnati. So they've got the pieces to do it. I think the question mark right now is, how does Easton Davidson kind of carry himself for a whole season?
Gotcha.
Instead of being kind of just called upon when it's first and goal from the 3, and you're going to hand it off or you're going to dump it off, one of the two. He did have one series last year, about 1/2 actually, against Green Hill, where he played really well. And that's kind of his varsity experience right now, at least. So for him especially, these scrimmages will be really good, and then that first week game will be really good against Siegel, because they've got a really tough schedule this year. I mean, Maryville's on there. They're going to Franklin Road Academy week 2. So they've got some really, really tough tests. And then obviously the region is tough. And then, I mean, it's 6A football. Most of the teams are really, really solid.
Right. Well, and then Upperman, I know they've lost some guys, but they seem to always have a great bench.
Yeah.
Who's coming back for Upperman, and who's somebody this year that may be the standout?
I mean, you got to start with Bronston Chaffin. Obviously, he's a 3-star quarterback going to Georgia State next year. And then Carmine Phillips is going to be an interesting player to watch out for, because he has been a 4-year starter for him. Maybe not necessarily getting the big talk or the big household name, but he has a ton of speed. He's going to be in the backfield most likely next to Chaffin this year. And in terms of speed, this Upperman team, it has so much of it. I mean, they've got Elijah Fitz on the outside, and they were quick last year, but I think they're even quicker this year.
Really?
And they're getting Walter Kane back, which will be huge in that middle linebacker spot. From everything that I've heard, Colton Johnson, it looks like an absolute animal out there in that linebacker spot. He'll play tight end a little bit as well. So I mean, maybe not as physical as last year, but they're going to be really, really quick.
Well, it seems like last year their offensive line could pretty much road grade whoever they needed to. Did much change on the line for them, or no?
That's probably the question mark this year. And it kind of has been the last couple of years. And
they always come out of it.
I was going to say, Coach Kane does a really good job, obviously. So I definitely I wouldn't be surprised if they have a really good season on the offensive line. And especially around here, you got to have some success on that offensive line. You got to have some size to have success throughout the season, and wouldn't be surprised at all if they do figure that out pretty early on.
Talking to Jacob Vinson, high school football just right around the corner. Kickoff is August the 22nd. Some scrimmages going on tonight. We'll talk to Jacob a little bit more coming up here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, site selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you on Hub Plus. It's Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the Willow Window Studio at 719.
Well, we're happy to have Jacob Vinson with us from Upper Cumberland Reporter. We've been talking about high school football, which is getting started in 2 Fridays from now. Tonight's a scrimmage. And
Jamboree's next week, and then week 1
I love all that. I love the feel of high school football.
And it was nice earlier this week and last weekend that the weather started to feel a little cooler, and then obviously it's heated back up a little bit, but it's on the way. I think it's one of those false falls here in Tennessee that they like to call it. So hopefully that comes back kind of
There's
soon.
nothing better than a crisp early fall night under the lights watching some high school football.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There's
You can't
something
beat it.
There's something about that that's really cool, and it's also, everybody's undefeated week 1.
Yep.
So you have hopes, you have dreams, and they could all be dashed week 1.
Week 1, you never know what to expect.
Right.
I mean, even back to last year, we did Macon County, Westmoreland, which were 2 of the top teams in the area, ended up being, and Macon County won the game. I think it was like 31-9. But they just didn't look very good. I mean, they struggled offensively. Obviously, defensively was pretty solid. And we walked away and said, Macon County might be in trouble. And then they go and win the 4A state title.
Right.
Westmoreland makes the quarterfinals and said, oh, okay, that game actually doesn't look too bad now.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
week 1's really fun.
Is Macon County the team to beat in the Upper Cumberland this year?
I think it's Upperman.
You think it's Upperman?
I think it's Upperman this year. And you can't count out Macon County,
Right.
obviously. But we got to talk with Coach Shoulders, and his conversation will be coming out later this evening on our Facebook page. But they do return quite a bit. But when you lose Gabe Borders and Zach Borders, that's a lot. I mean, those are Mr. Football caliber players, and you had 2 of them.
Right.
And when you've got, and Noah kind of made a good point when we were talking yesterday on the show and said, when if you've got 3rd and 22 and you need a first down, you can give it to 4 or 7 and they're going to go get it.
Yeah.
Do they have that type of player this year? I think that'll kind of be the big thing. And can you stay ahead of the chains so you don't get put in that position? But I still think they're going to be really good. That's not to say they still can't make a run in the playoffs.
You guys have been really up close and personal with Macon County with the show, and I
Proving ground.
And it is so well done, so well produced.
Goose does a tremendous job.
It just looks so awesome. If you haven't seen it yet, even if you don't care at all about Macon County football, you should watch this because it's good quality content. You don't have to be a Macon County fan to enjoy this, but it's really neat to see the behind the scenes. So, I mean, you guys have been deep into Macon County.
And you know what's I try to give Goose the shout out every week, because he's the only one doing it. I mean, he's out there with the camera. He's out there doing the interviews. He's out there. He's the one putting it together
Really?
and editing it together.
Wow.
My voice is on it. All I'm doing is recording it and sending it to him, and then he
does the rest.
So it's
Very talented.
Oh, he's doing a tremendous job
Wow.
with that, and it's year 3 that we've been able to do this. I mean, it's you said it. It's tremendous. It looks awesome.
It does.
More documentary style, trying to
Yes.
get behind the scenes, and especially for this Macon County team. I mean, Coach Shoulders had a quote in it this previous Tuesday, said, you guys were great at being the hunter, but now you're the hunted. You've got a target on your back. How do you respond? And that's how it's going to be all season for Macon County this year. So they got to respond to, they're going to be attacking you. Everybody's going to have you circled on the schedule.
You're going to be the Super Bowl for
exactly.
a few teams.
Exactly. And I mean, you're the 4A state champions. If they can come in and beat you, that's what they're going to hang their hat on.
Absolutely.
So, I thought that was awesome. And just, getting to see behind the scenes of a state championship winning program is really, really cool. But
it's cool of them to let y'all do that too. Because
it started with Upperman, and I said it last week on the show, and then White County last year. If Coach Kane doesn't give us that access year 1, it probably doesn't happen.
Right.
Our coaches around the area are tremendous. They always have been.
Well, y'all do a great job, and they respect what you're doing. You're also getting their kids noticed. I dare to say that kids getting scholarships from here, it's a lot to do with the coverage that y'all give them. I think so.
Well, thank you.
Who would have ever seen the quarterback at Upperman, Bronston Chaffin?
Yep.
Who would have ever seen him without y'all? And now he's a 3-star quarterback going to play at Georgia State, which is a hell of a little football program.
Yeah,
I think that's awesome, and he's not the only one. It's
right.
just,
Yeah,
there's
it's awesome
several.
for the students in our area
That's right.
and great opportunities for them.
Yeah.
So I think that has a lot to do with you guys. Real quick, you want to talk about a little college ball?
Yeah.
Preseason, all the preseason rankings have come out. The one that's really surprised me as far as preseason rankings has been South Carolina. What in the world has gone on with South Carolina that they're in the top 15 in preseason rankings?
That's a tremendous question. I thought Florida up there was interesting as well.
I think
but they do obviously bring in.
They bring back everybody, and that DJ Lagway is a really good quarterback. I'm scared of him this year.
Yeah, but that's really interesting, and we kind of talked about it last week too. But in the time of the transfer portal. Anybody can reload, and you can kind of. Obviously, Indiana last year and the year before they had 2 wins. So, which Indiana's back up there. So I'm glad to see that.
Well, Texas Tech is the one who's really paying off in the transfer portal, and they just got the number 1 player in the country to commit yesterday, and he was from South Carolina, I believe, but ended up going to Texas Tech. Texas Tech is having one of the best recruiting seasons they've ever had because they're able to pay.
Yep. Yeah. If you can raise the money,
and they
you can go out and get anybody. So
well, they saw what Ohio State did. Yep. Ohio State went out and bought a national championship team. That's what they did. They went out and bought one. And Texas Tech said, "Well, watch this.
We can do the same.
We can do it too." Yeah. And that's what they went out and did. And of course, the whole landscape of football has changed. Even here, Tennessee Tech is ranked 19th in the country preseason in the FCS polls. First year under Bobby Wilder goes and gets a share of the OVC OVC championship, and he's done tremendous work in the transfer portal. That quarterback they have this year is supposed to be phenomenal.
Yeah,
can't wait to watch.
A preseason All-American as well in FCS, and a pick to win the OVC Big South this year too.
Yeah.
So it's they were kind of talking about it. It's going to be bad for the little programs. Well, if you can raise the money, you can be right back up there with the big programs.
It depends what the little programs do. You know, if you're a small program and you can be the catalyst for a kid to come play for you for a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
And you can coach them up, and they grow a little bit, and now all of a sudden they're ready for a Power 5 conference.
Yeah.
If you can be the school that puts kids in Power 5 conference, then that's like being a school that used to put you in the NFL.
You know what game I'm really interested at seeing this year?
What?
When Tennessee Tech goes to Kentucky.
Yeah. I think that will, because Kentucky can Kentucky. And
Tennessee Tech's a pretty good football team.
Tennessee Tech's a pretty good football. Exactly. You know, I mean, do I think Tech will win? No. I mean, there's a big difference between Southeastern Conference talent and not Southeastern Conference talent.
But it would be fun.
But it will be
Especially
fun
for us.
I think it'll be fun to watch for a few quarters.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, the linemen at Kentucky are still Southeastern Conference linemen.
Saw it last year with Georgia too. I mean,
yeah,
it's just a different level.
Hey, Tech was one of the ones that was able to score on Georgia.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of teams that couldn't. Big schools that were like, we can't score on Georgia. Tech did.
Yep, that's right. Hey, got to hang the hat somewhere.
So if go back to high school real quick. Week 1. What is the game to watch?
York and Stone Memorial is the top one.
York and Stone Memorial.
We'll be there for the high school football game of the week. York, another semifinal trip last year. Stone Memorial, first-round trip last year, but they feel like they probably should have made it a little bit further in the playoffs, so they're trying to kind of get back on track. It's a really fun rivalry as well. And Coach Samber was at York for a while. Coach Wright has been at York forever. They've played each other for the last few years, and they're always good football games. So it's having it week 1 this year is really interesting. And like you said, you never know what you're going to get in week 1. This Stone Memorial team, they like to throw the football around. They've got some really good talent on the outside and some speed on the perimeter. For York, it's wing T. It's physical. And so they're very, very contrasting styles. We'll have a chance to go talk with Coach Wright coming up next week as part of the season preview series. But so we'll know a little bit more about them when we do that. But I mean, it's going to be a really fun week 1 football game to watch out for.
You'll be able to watch that game on Hub Plus as well. Of course, you can watch it on the Upper Cumberland Reporter channels on Facebook and YouTube. But you can also watch it on Hub Plus as well. And then Cookeville and Upperman, you can hear Cookeville football games on 107.7 Grace FM and Upperman games on 106.1 The Eagle this season, too, as our partnership with Upper Cumberland Reporter is strong. Feels good.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Well, Jacob, thanks so much for being here, man. We really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to another football season of talking to you every Friday. Can't wait till college football gets started.
Just a week after high school football.
I know, man. We're what, 3 weeks away?
It's
chomping at the bit.
3 weeks away,
I believe.
Yeah. So it's going to be great. Tennessee Syracuse first game.
That's a good one.
That will be a good game, I think.
Yeah.
Tennessee's going to win though, right?
Should.
Hey, did you meet Joey Aguilar when he was here?
I did not. Noah went out there, and he got to meet him.
Well, I saw that Noah met him, and now Joey Aguilar is a Heisman Trophy candidate, according to Noah.
Yeah.
Until he plays the first game, and then he'll be trash, according to Noah.
He's the truther.
He's a truther, that's for sure. Jacob, man, thanks. We appreciate it.
You guys.
Coming up next, it's Beth Thompson. She's with the History Museum and the Depot Museum. We'll talk to her about all the stuff that's coming up there here soon on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. For a limited time, Ford has announced employee pricing for everyone. You pay what we pay. Everyone gets employee pricing. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a better time to buy a new Ford than right now. Come see us, 1600 Interstate Drive, or visit us online anytime at FordLincolnofCookeville.com. See dealer for details. Some exclusions apply.
Did you know that all of our stations have some great half-price Upper Cumberland deals? You're supporting local businesses and getting great savings at the same time.
Businesses like Fog Light Food House, CG's Boutique, The Exceptional Bean, Fire and Vine Restaurant and Rooftop Bar, and the Royal House of Cheese.
Visit any of the Cookeville Communications station websites for more information or to purchase a half-price gift card.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The first leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs got underway yesterday at the St. Jude Classic in Memphis. Ashke Bhatia shot 8 under par and leads by 1 over Tommy Fleetwood. 3 more players are 2 back at 6 under. World number 1 Scotty Scheffler bogeyed his final hole of the day to open with a 3 under par round. Round 2 gets underway today at 7:20 this morning. The Indianapolis Colts fell to the Baltimore Ravens in their preseason opener last night, 24-16. Quarterback Anthony Richardson, who was expected to be the starter for the Colts, was drilled on a sack and dislocated his right pinky finger early on in the first quarter. Daniel Jones took over for Richardson as the two have been battling it out for the number 1 spot. The Philadelphia Eagles beat the Cincinnati Bengals 34-27 in preseason play last night. Bengals QB Joe Burrow was 9 for 10 for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tanner McKee started for the Eagles and went 20 for 25 through the air for 252 yards and 2 scores. The Atlanta Braves got back in the win column with an 8-6 win against the Miami Marlins. Rookie Drake Baldwin hit 2 home runs and drove in 5 runs in the win. The Pirates shut out the Reds 7-0, Mariners over the White Sox in 11 innings 4-3, and the Athletics beat the Nationals 6-0. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you on Hub Plus. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live in the Willow Window Studio.
We're happy to have Beth Thompson with us. She is museums manager for Cookeville Depot Museum and Cookeville History Museum. And you guys have got like a history hike that's coming up too?
We actually do, yeah, on Saturday. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I did plan that.
We talked about that earlier. We always do a segment called Things You Need to Know, and we try to do what's happening in the Upper Cumberland. And we talked about that a little bit and pushed that for you.
Awesome. Aren't you the best?
We try.
Well, we have an outer space exhibit going on right now at the History Museum, and it is called Pop Planet, and it is about the cultural phenomenon that has come about because of the Great Space Race, and the Cold War, really. All of that happened, concurrently. And so without boring everyone with a history lesson, we decided to throw this big, splashy, fun exhibit that is all about things that changed in American life, in our popular culture, our TV, our movies, products we use, the way we dress, all because of advances that they made during the space race. The memory foam in your mattress would not be there if it hadn't been for astronaut training.
I didn't realize that.
So there's a lot of things like that that are really interesting, and that's kind of what the exhibit revolves around, but it also is fun. There's tents in there for kids to climb around in. There's all kinds of activities to do. We've hidden 12 stars throughout the museum itself, throughout the back of the museum in the permanent collection. And the kids get to go and scavenger hunt and try and find the 12 stars.
They love that, don't they?
That's fun.
So anyway, that all rolled into this month's history hike that we do on the second Saturday of every month between our 2 museums. It's not really a hike, it's a stroll. But that doesn't...
A saunter,
Yes,
even.
Yeah, but history saunter doesn't say, it doesn't have the same...
I like it better.
You do? Maybe.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking hike. Oh, gosh, I'm too old for hiking.
A hike sounds hard. A saunter, you could carry a drink with you.
Yeah, Jason would saunter with his drink.
Yeah.
And a cigar.
Rebranding is fine.
You'd have Jason with his smoker's jacket and his drink.
Oh, this is a lovely saunter we're having here. Oh, the history, I would say.
Darling, take my arm. Let's saunter.
I might even get a pipe for that.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
very distinguished.
Very, yeah.
Okay, I have another event to talk about for you.
Okay.
But for the history hike this Saturday, tomorrow, it's from 10:30 to 2:30, and it is a walk between our 2 museums, the Depot Museum and the History Museum, and there will be a list of trivia questions about space that you have to find, and we're kind of putting it all in with the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I got
So
you.
don't panic. Bring your towel.
Will one of the answers be Barry Butch Williams?
Maybe.
I bet so.
Maybe.
I just guessed that for everyone, so I at least get one right.
And some Dabblefish will be translating in the background.
I love it.
Yeah, so it's going to be super fun. Family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
There will be snacks and activities. Ashley, our education director, has got all kinds of tricks up her sleeve. She's making little alien people out of pipe cleaners. They're so cute, and all kinds of activities.
That's fun.
Wow.
Arts and crafts. So you get your exercise, you get your history, you
Right.
get your arts and crafts, you get your snacks.
What else do you need?
Right. Just
I mean,
a drink and cigar again.
right, and you can go do that somewhere else afterwards.
That's right. Not all day.
It's all down the west side.
Right, yeah, absolutely. That sounds like a heck of a plan. And we were talking about first dates earlier.
Yeah.
What would be a good first date?
That would
This
be a great one.
A great first
Yeah.
date.
It would be. That would be so fun to do the history hike and go for a coffee and
Yeah.
chat along the way and get to know
Right.
each other. You're right.
It's
That's
perfect.
Really smart.
Yeah.
Make a love connection during the history hike.
Look at us, Cupid's arrows.
So what you said you had another event that I would like?
Yes, we have next month. I can't believe that September is next
Oh,
month.
I know.
Crazy. Saturday, September 27th from 7 to 9 p.m. This is a free event. It is what we do on the years that we don't do our cemetery walk, which is a ticketed event. So it's a little bit of a different vibe. And it is, again, between our two museums. We like to really take advantage of the proximity of our two museums.
Well, it makes
That
sense.
Broad Street
Yeah.
stretch is just perfect for a lot of things that we do. But we will have Night at the Museums, and that is the night that our artifacts escape. And they go out into the street and they tell their stories. What we are doing this year is the kickoff to America's 250th.
All right.
2026 is coming up quickly, and that is the 250th birthday of the United States. So we are kicking it off with this event in September. And what we're doing is talking about Cookeville and Putnam County history throughout the last 250 years.
Oh, that's great.
It's actually all of America's biggest stories. And how Cookeville responded to that, how Cookeville was involved in that, the Cookeville connections to these things.
Well, it seems like there's a lot of Cookeville
There's
connections.
always a Cookeville.
There it is.
We're the Kevin Bacon of towns.
Yes.
The 6 degrees from Cookeville. Yeah. Every time. I mean, it's amazing. You can't go or do anything without there being some sort of connection to here.
I'm
It's the
always
craziest
shocked at some of the things that started here.
It's the
you know?
craziest little place in the world, this joint is. It's crazy.
It's joint.
Well, it is.
Joint.
Yeah.
We've discovered some crazy stuff, from presidential relationships to inventions, like you said, that were made here. And of course, our wonderful musicians,
Yes.
artists in this area that, I mean, Cookeville's popping off, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
What are we going to do?
I'm
Love
hoping, and I've been putting this out there to anybody who would listen to me. And I think you'd be a good one to talk to about this too. I talked to Lauren Wheaton, talked to Farron Kiefhofer, and now you're on my list. With the city buying that parking lot right there where the Wilson plant used to be, there's going to be a green space, possibly a park.
So exciting.
I'm politicking for that to be an homage to the Wilson plant, because every uniform, Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, from the 70s on up to the early 90s was, or whenever that closed, was made in Cookeville.
Yeah, even before Mickey Mantle's uniforms, every one of them.
Every one of Mickey
were made in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Hank Aaron, the uniform that he hit his 715th home run, it's in the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, made in Cookeville.
It's just amazing.
I bet those Hall of Fames have a lot of Cookeville uniforms.
Well, they have to, every single one. Every single one from the 60s
Who would have
up.
thought that until I found out about that history? I was like, oh my gosh.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah.
And I think more of our locals need to know about that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a history that we're going to soon forget if we don't do something about it. And I think we have a huge sports history here. The chin strap was invented here. The face mask, Adams Plastics.
Yep.
They did that. So, there's a sports story to tell that we're not telling as a city.
community. Yeah.
Well, and if people want to
So
know,
I'm putting that on you now. You're in
of course,
charge.
I'm happy to have it.
Yeah.
It is our job. So getting that history out, but not only preserving it, but also sharing it and spreading
Mhm.
the good word.
Yeah.
But our Facebook page, we have, especially on Fridays, Fun Fact Friday, and it's exactly things like that.
Oh, really?
Yes. So anytime, go on Facebook, the Cookeville History Museum in
Mhm.
particular, we have a Depot Museum page as well. But the History Museum page, we do Fun Fact Fridays.
I love
And
that.
it's
Love it.
statewide. We try and do things from all over Tennessee,
Mhm.
but mostly Cookeville, of course.
Right. How do you research stuff? I mean, is you all the time researching, or do you have some people that do that, or is it more people coming in and go, y'all ought to blah blah blah? How does that work?
All those things. That's a good question. Our docents help. We have a couple of docents that are more
Docents.
research.
What's that?
I'm so sorry. Knowledgeable volunteer.
Okay, all right.
Anyone who tours you.
She's smart. She uses smart words.
Right.
No,
That's why I had to ask, because
It's lingo. I'm sure y'all have radio lingo that people don't know.
yeah, but it's easy to figure out because we're not the brightest bulbs in the bunch.
Well, if anybody ever tours you in a museum, that is a docent. That's
Oh,
just-
okay.
All right.
So,
I can't wait to throw that out. So, are you our docents today?
Yes.
And they're like, oh, I think I am.
They'll be like,
Whatever
what?
that is.
Who's this guy? Are you in the museum biz?
You got the museum lingo going.
You know it. You know I got it.
But we also just have a stockpile of facts like that that we've just accumulated over there. Pam Philpo, our exhibit specialist, and Ashley McKee and I are the three people on staff in the two museums. That's it. You got the three of us. So we do have an army of volunteers. But we've also, all of us, Ashley's been there the fewest amount of years, and she's been there 9 years. So we've
Right.
all
Oh,
been
wow.
there for a long time.
Yeah.
So these facts just start to accumulate. If my head explodes,
That's why.
like while we're here, yeah.
You get others that could help.
A lot of things going on at the Depot Museum and also the History Museum. We'll talk more about that on the way next here on Good Morning Cookeville, live in the Willow Window Studio.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate. Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Friday morning forecast. We're ending the work week on a positive note with mostly sunny skies expected across the region today. An isolated shower or thunderstorm can't be ruled out along the plateau. Highs will top out in the mid-80s. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the upper 60s. Saturday will be sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila with you here on Hub Plus. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the Willow Window Studio.
We have the lovely Beth Thompson. She is the Cookeville History and Depot Museum's manager. And, I was going to say, since you started over there, I think you just bring such a unique thing to it because you always, great energy, but also the fun stuff like scavenger hunts, history hikes, and all that.
Thank you.
Y'all do a great job.
Why I'm here.
Yeah, that's your purpose, though.
To me.
Well, you always bring like he said, such a great energy, and you like to share fun with folks.
Well, thank you. When I first interviewed for my job, I felt like I should bring some energy and some ideas to the table. And during my interview, I said, I feel like what is missing from the Depot is capitalizing on its absolute iconic status and its central location.
Yeah.
Why would we not have something going on there all
Right.
the time? So we try and have more activities and things. In October, this is getting way ahead, but at the Depot, we're going to have a spooky season celebration.
Which I love.
For kids.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it during the day, but we're going to black out one of the rooms in the Depot, and we're going to do all kinds of cute activities and have a silent disco outside.
Oh, that's fun.
Won't that be great?
Yeah.
Yes.
And that gets kids into the museum. I mean, it as a, it's a lot of, and I'll include me in this. You have to be enticed a little bit to come in. I'm like a dog. You're trying to get into a cage. You got to put a treat out there.
Come on.
And, but then once you get into the museum, or no matter which museum, no matter where you're at, when you get into a museum, it's so cool. You accidentally learn so much.
Yes, definitely. We love to trick people with learning through fun, but also our local kids, they're our repeat visitors. As far as local people go, adults come, okay, I've seen that. Yeah, I've been to that place, but the kids, can we go back and see the train?
Right.
Can we go back and see whatever's happening at the History Museum?
Then there's ice cream over across the street from you. So that really, all of that has been such
Dogwood Park behind the History Museum, the public library right next door.
Yeah.
Then you come to the depot, and then you go to Cream City. I mean, you talk about making the rounds. That's pretty perfect.
Yeah. Well, the west side as such a walkable area now with so many other things to do and see, and then having it bookended by the museums is even better.
There's so much great photos by the train tracks anyway, and on the train.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's really great too. Making the depot a focal point because. I remember hearing stories from my great grandpa. That's where you hung out.
Oh yeah.
Was the depot, because that's where everybody was coming and going from all over.
Oh yeah.
All over the place.
It was hopping.
Well, and you think about our depot was built in 1909.
Mm-hmm.
There was no TV.
Yeah.
There was no radio. There was nothing to do.
Right.
So people would go and see who got off the train that afternoon.
That's exactly right.
And that's how they found out their news.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
What did you do? Where'd you go? Who did you see? What did you eat? What did you buy?
Right.
Because mainly it was going shopping in Nashville.
Yeah.
Or to see family or friends in some of those little stopovers on the way. But it was mainly, there was a shopper train that went to Nashville in the morning at 9 and came back at 6 p.m. every day. Well, they knew that train was coming back at 6 p.m. Let's go get along.
Boy, how handy would that be now for all the commuters that live here and drive to Nashville back and forth every day?
It would be amazing, especially if it was light rail, if it was moving.
Oh, come on.
Quickly,
my.
Yeah. So
that'd be so much fun to ride.
such a pipe dream for me.
We'll just add it to the list of things we want.
Yeah, exactly.
We can start complaining about that now that we're getting a Target.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got our Target. Now we're on to high-speed rail.
Y'all, I've lived here for almost 40 years, and all I've heard is Target. I'm like, what are people going to talk about now?
It's got to be high-speed rail now. I mean, we just got to go straight to that.
Yes.
If we're going to complain, let's complain about something good.
Yeah.
Well, I know you get lots of visitors all the time from what's the farthest they've come?
As far as you can get. I mean, like, we haven't had anyone from the moon yet, but other than that,
I bet you will.
Japan, China,
So you have
Ireland, Germany, and it's all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You would be shocked how many people find their way to our little town right here in the middle of Tennessee.
I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And it's usually traveling between, they go from Memphis to Nashville and then it's all the way to the Smokies usually. Sometimes they'll go down to Chattanooga, but normally it's this straight line on I-40. So, of course, we're the perfect stop.
Yeah.
So what do they say about our town that they say they love and they've stopped and they enjoy the depot and things like that?
Well, and y'all know, once they've made it to the depot and to the west side, they have found where all the magic happens. So every town has got a Wendy's and Walmart, but they come to Cookeville, and if they have found their way to the depot, they found it.
Well, yeah,
and they just go, oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's so
Well, once they're at
wonderful,
the depot,
food.
they're out of Chain Town.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's it. They're loving the food. They're going to World Foods. They're going to Father Tom's. They're going to Crawdaddy's. Everybody loves Crawdaddy. And
that's not a chain, and it's something that's so unique to us.
And Ralph's.
Oh gosh,
a lot of those
sure.
people over there because everyone knows about Ralph's. It's crazy.
I saw some tourism research, and the amount of overseas visitors that come to Putnam County, the Upper Cumberland, and not only are driving by but stay.
Yeah.
Unbelievable amount. And Ireland, for some reason, is a big one. There's a lot of people from Ireland coming here. Talk to one of them, and they like it here. They love the Americana of here. Mm-hmm. All the small town stuff that they've seen on television.
All the Norman Rockwell stuff we have on the west side.
Yeah, we have it, and that our landscape is very similar to theirs, so they like it here, and
they feel at home.
They do.
And it seems familiar,
right?
Yeah.
But in
Germany too, same thing.
And then there's people that like they don't have homecoming parades, or county fairs or Christmas parades. We do, and so a lot of those visitors come just to take in a high school homecoming game.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That cool? And what a great reason to keep those traditions alive.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't think about a high school football homecoming game bringing tourists in, but this doesn't happen in other countries, and it doesn't happen in a lot of other states even anymore. So we're kind of
those traditions going that we all grew up with and love.
Right. We're kind of an anomaly here, and more that we can do, the better.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
So fall, do you start the movies at Depot, or am I?
We're actually not doing the movies anymore.
Way to go, Sheila.
Sorry,
well,
but we got to let people know.
Yeah.
Well, yes, and we are part of the Leisure Services Department, and I'm actually glad you brought this up because we do need to let people know.
Thank you, Beth.
Of course, and Leisure Services does the movies in Dogwood Park.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes.
As time has gone by, we have realized that is a much better venue for doing.
It's
something
outgrown
like that.
the Depot.
Well, and the Depot, what has happened, I've been there for 13 years, so I've done 13 seasons of movies, and what has happened is the West Side wonderfully has gotten so busy.
Yeah.
Friday night, which is when we do, and Dogwood Park is not affected by ambient light and cars vrooming by and the big trucks and the motorcycles and the and just people are out and about and they're walking through the the area, and so we've just realized that the Dogwood Park is a better venue.
Yeah.
It is a great venue for that. I mean,
but we will still be having our brown bag lunch concerts every Friday in October.
Those are
from
fantastic.
11:30 to 1. They are so much fun. And people can bring their lunch and have a free concert or buy lunch on the grounds.
And I'm surprised. I mean, it is free. It's great music too.
Yes.
Great music.
Yeah, they get really high caliber musicians.
They really do.
That is actually a CPAC event, the Performing Arts Center, and they come and put it on at the Depot. So it's really wonderful.
That's awesome.
And we all work together as a department. Like, amazing.
Well, CPAC's part of Leisure Services too, correct?
Yes. All the parks, the museums, the Performing Arts Center, the Rec Center, and the Sportsplex, and the cemetery.
I love those cemetery walks.
I don't think our Leisure Services gets enough love.
I agree, and we have so many
that not
creative
every
people.
town has either.
Yes.
As info.
And people come just to see some of the things that we do.
Yeah.
Like you said here, that other cities, other towns don't do.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think we utilize it. And those of us that have lived here for years love to have things to do like that.
Right. We got to watch not to take it for granted.
Yes.
Though. We got to continue to support
And to say thank you to the ones that really make it possible.
Like Rick Woods, who's
Yeah.
been at the helm
Absolutely.
for 35 years
Yes.
and then some, and is retiring
Right.
on October 3rd. So, yes, we need to make sure he gets all the attention
Absolutely.
and all his
What a great vision that guy had, and tenacity to get some things
And cares.
done.
And
He loves it
continues
here.
to do so.
Yeah.
I mean, just these projects, these new pickleball courts, the new splash pad out at Cane Creek, all these things that keep happening. It is that the footprint of our Cookeville parks has grown exponentially
100%.
since Rick has been in charge.
Beth, just before we get out of here, what is something, talking about the history of Cookeville, what is something that you've learned in your years of being part of the History Museum? What's something that you learned about Cookeville that blew you away? Like I learned that, that we were just a big saloon town for a long time, and the only way to get rid of them was to quit being a town. So that's what Cookeville did. And then after all the saloons left, we're like, we're a town again. and to me, that kind of stuff's neat. What's some of the things?
Think about that. That was 1842.
Yeah.
When that first started, and this was the Wild West, y'all.
Yeah.
This was not the civilized place that we all live
That's
now.
right.
But I think the World War II history is the most fascinating to me. I think that a lot of people have a favorite era, though.
Yeah.
And I think that I have gotten now to the age that I love World War II. I think most people get there eventually.
Yeah.
But the fact that Cookeville was a R&R town, USO, 6 trains full of soldiers came in every day. Over 1 million soldiers came through our depot. It
Oh,
started
wow.
6 months before Pearl Harbor because they did war games here. They did the maneuvers.
That's right,
Part of
yeah.
The reason is because the Cumberland River has the same width and current as the Rhine in Germany. Talk about things
Yeah.
being similar. And so they brought people here to train. So
That is
it was-
fantastic
cool.
information.
Yes, very, very interesting. And they would sell beer to the boys in khaki.
Uh-huh.
So sometimes the boys in khaki would rent their uniforms to the local boys so they could go and buy beer.
I love it.
A lot of, seemingly innocent, sweet little, wholesome stories
Yeah.
that come from that. The stories of the women. We sent a lot of eggs out from this area, and the women would write their name and address on the eggs, and they would meet like boys from New York City.
Stop it.
It's true.
And hope for a husband.
It's true. And some
that.
of them
How
did.
sweet
They
is
would
that?
Start writing, and then they would meet, and they did. They got married, and you think about a lot of those.
That was their
families.
internet, those
Man.
eggs.
Man, that was the egg tender, yeah.
I love that. How sweet is that, though?
Chicken tender.
Oh, I see what you did, Beth.
See it?
Very
How
good.
creative.
Probably close on that. It's not
Yeah,
any better.
yeah.
than
Let's do it. Go see Beth over at the History Museum and the Depot Museum for great jokes like that.
Yes.
Not only are you going to learn something, get a little joke with there. With
And
Beth.
maybe some cookies, too. She's
Yeah.
been known to bake cookies.
Yeah. Beth,
I mean, Beth is
thank you
all.
so much for being here. We really appreciate you.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're here in the Willow Window Studio coming up on Monday. Sheila,
Yes.
do we know who that is
Yeah,
yet?
we've got Caitlin Dunn. She is with Dunspun, and she's also doing
Dunspun.
some Irish
Fun, son.
Dunspun Irish dance classes. She's going to be one of the teachers of that, and that's
Oh,
starting
that's
on
right.
Monday. So we'll talk to her about that.
I might hit her with my river dance routine.
Oh no, he thinks he's a river dancer. We'll find out if you're a river or creek.
Or pond or puddle. We've been through this. Yeah, I might be a puddle dancer.
And Power of Putnam Overdose Awareness Day is coming up, and Lila, the project coordinator, will be here with Power of Putnam.
Well, great. That's all coming up Monday. Hope you have a great weekend. If you can't get out and enjoy yourself, there are some scrimmage football games tonight around. And of course, tomorrow got the history hike. So
Yeah.
you can enjoy that. Weather's supposed to be real nice. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here Monday. Bye now.
Bye.